Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am, as always, your host, Dr. Suckit. Today I'm bringing to you a deck I have found over on AetherHub, and it is called Gruul Landfall. But because I already had one, I am referring to it now as Gruul Landfall 2. Perhaps by the end of this session we will have thought of a decent name for it, but for now it shall be Gruul Landfall 2. So let's take a look at the cards in Gruul Landfall 2 and see what makes it so exciting and special. All right, so we have the Nectarpot, which is a big butt insect. And whenever a land comes into play, you get 1 life. And this one literally has a big butt on it. Look at that thing. We got Arni slays the troll. Target creature you control fights up to 1 target you don't. And then you get a mana, put 2 counters on creature control. Life gain equal to the greatest power. You gain life equal to the greatest power of the creature control. We got Brushfire Elemental, who's a hasty landfall guy who gets +2 whenever you throw out a land. The Skyclave Geopede also gets +2 whenever you get a land, but he's got Trample and he starts off as a 3/1. Scute Swarm is landfall where he just starts putting out copies of himself, and as soon as you have 6 or more lands, he's a copy of himself, being able to make copies of himself. We have Spitfire Lagac. I wish we had a better name than Lagac, but whatever. And he's 3/4, and whenever land comes to play, he deals 1 point of damage to each opponent, so he's pretty sweet. We got Wrenn and Seven, who's kicking out your tree folks, who is equal to the number of lands you control, as well as some other stuff that he does probably. We got Ancient Greenwarden, who says you can play lands from your graveyard, and if a land entering the battlefield causes a permanent to trigger, it triggers an additional time. So that guy would be sweet with all the other stuff going on. This guy who says he's a 5/5, when he enters the battlefield, create a 0/1 plant creature token for each basic land you control, and they get, when it enters the battlefield, put 4+1 counters on target plant you control. So these guys can buff up quickly. And we got the Cultivator Colossus. Now, this one called, I think, for 3 of them. I only had 1, so there's only 1 in here. I ended up beefing up, I think, Wrenn and Seven and maybe the Scute Swarm to make up the difference. But anyways, this guy, he's got Trample, and his power and toughness equals the number of lands you control. When he enters the battlefield, you can put a land card from your hand into the battlefield tap, and if you do, you draw a card and repeat the process. So he can help put down a lot of lands. Other than that, we got a lot of lands. In fact, we got a tremendous amount of lands. We have, let me see if I can figure that one out. How many lands we got here? We got 30 lands. So it's a lot of lands. All right, let's see how this deck does. And we're playing against Human Eraser 1. Well, that's just rude. And I got, as you can see, a lot of lands. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll see how this works. It's going to be a while until we play something, but hopefully we can make it that long. And we'll put out a red. We just got to make it to 3. There we go. I'll put them out, but I'm not going to waste them on a stupid eye twitch. Yep, no thanks. All right, 3rd land. We'll put out the Geopede. And we will attack for 3. No blocks. You really wanted to find an opportunity. There we go. To use that card. Okay, so that's not helping. I can put out this guy. There we go. Gotta start thinking this way. 1, 2. I'll tell you what, here we go. 3. You tricksy jerk, Human Racer. That sucks, so I'm going to lose out on those two, I'm going to lose out on it. Okay, so I get a red mana at least. 1, 2, and I got 3 mana left. Might as well go for this. Put out another mana. And swing in. Lay down some muscle there. Let's see, so next thing I'll have 6, which means I can put out the World Sculptor. I'm a little lacking on land to be putting out. I still have 6. I need 7 for the Colossus. That's not good. I can just put them back out again and make a whole bunch of plants. I'd hold back with those spiders if I were you. I mean, they are a bunch of 0/1 plants. What that's going to do, really? All right, so we'll put out another. He's not letting me do anything. And no tax. There's a lot of wasted turns. What I really need is just 1 more mana. And a deck that's full of mana. And no tax. I don't think I have any. Nope, nothing in my graveyard. This is getting out of control. Come on, mana. Just 1 more. There's 30 of you in there. Oh, he's trying to take out the Brushfire. I'm playing the World Sculptor next turn unless something awesome comes up. Well, there's my mana. Okay. Let's go for it. No attacks. And it's got enough to block the Colossus. World Sculptor. Another mana. Oh, somehow I targeted the one guy that couldn't do it. If he didn't know the trample was going to be a deal, I could have just killed him this last turn, apparently. Legendary, huh? Let's see. I can just take out people willy-nilly now, though. Let's just attack. Let's let the blockers figure out the math. There we go. Go get them 0-1s. There are 12 of you. That ought to count for something. Yeah, well, there's 9 other points of damage coming to you right now. Hit them 12-12s, or get them 0-1s. You did it. You did it. It's because you believed. Alright, we're going against Not Found, Not Here. And we got lots of manas, a lot of slow creatures, a minimum of 4. Yeah, I'm going to mulligan this. I want to get... There we go. Let's keep this stuff. And we're going to get rid of the Arni. And we're just going to see... Let's go Brushfire like crazy. There we go. Whew, I was worried that I was going to have to sacrifice an Evolving Wilds just to get a green. Alright, haste it up. And... Playing against Is It. And we attack. What you gonna do? It's a problem when you play blue cards. You gotta think about things. Taking out a poor 1/1. Let's see. Let's pump. And back to my hand. Alright, we just got to keep up the pressure now. I will eat her soul. Here we go. Back out. Land out. And I'll attack. And she's dead. You've seen it. You've seen the Brushfire Elemental 1,000 times. There you go. All right, we'll put out one of these. I'll go ahead and put that out just so we can get ranged up for the. Oh, I guess that was good. I keep thinking it's a Brushfire that we need to worry about. All right, that works regardless of whether it's got summoning sickness or not. But that World Sculptor is who I'm looking at next. Alright, World Sculptor, not enough. Put out another red. And World Sculptor for a bunch of little stupid plants. And attack for 3. 5, 6, 7. I'll have it soon. Here's another. And Evolving Wilds. Yeah, we're all coming in for the attack. There we go. And we win it. Woo! I was getting kind of scared there for a second. And we're playing against Takawu56. Hello there, Takawu. Alright, we've got Nectarpot. This looks pretty good. I'll keep it. So we can get a little bit of life gain and protection. Get right into the Skyclave Geopedes. We're a little on the slow side, but they got Trample. This is a murder scene up there. It's kind of grisly when you think about it. Checking for traps. You're assassinating my hand. That's what you're doing. All right, let's see. So we do this, gain our life, do that, and let's attack. There's nothing to block from at the moment. We're looking about here, some sort of Rakdos. There's a lot of colors going on in this one. Discard 2. 1 and 2. I kind of want the land. And let's go for some throats. Now I don't have any lands. Yeah, at least they're three. These are 3/1s. They got some bite in them regardless. Alright, it's down to 4. Come on, one more good turn if nothing going on. One more good turn. Don't do anything. Just sit there. Okay, yeah, you can play a land, but don't do anything else. Alright, looks like he's gonna blow it. I mean, he's got 2 of anything right now because of the treasure. But I got more than enough to kill him. Yeah, I don't think that's going to do it for you, baby. All right, we'll throw out the land. Oh, well. Victory! So this is Gruul Landfall 2, and as you can see, what it lacks in, I don't know, any sort of control, any sort of like real life gain or anything, it makes up in just pure, determined, beefy aggression. I mean, this is your only protection is having a guy with a 3-butt who can also give you life when you get stuff into your hands. When you get a land out. I guess Arni gives you a little bit of life gain too, but it's just attack, attack, attack with everything you got. I mean, this was probably the most interesting card was the World Sculptor, just because it kept putting out those little green plants that you can then pump up to make them into whatever 4/5s or something. A little on the slow side, but I mean, they were all over the place. Now, despite the fact that this deck didn't have the ability to do anything but attack, apparently it's got so much pressure that it was incredibly hard for most people to keep up with. I would have loved to have seen the Cultivator Colossus stay out a little bit more. No, that wasn't it. It's really, yeah, which is what? Oh, is this guy the one that says that? Yeah, that your land effects trigger twice. I would have loved to have seen that happen, but I either ran out of land by that point, or he got killed too quickly. Those are the two things that happened there. So yeah, I would have loved to have seen this deck on the meth that is Ancient Greenwarden. So as far as rating this deck, I'm going to give it, I'm going to say a B+, just because it is really good, but it's just got nothing else going on for it. So, you know, if you need to play Gruul, you like to just go crazy, and you have actually a pretty good chance of winning, this is a good deck for you. All right, that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. You know, I would really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe, because it helps me out a lot. All right, so have a good day, and until next time, see you later. Bye.